Sorry about the wait, guys. Sorry about the wait. Let's go. 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 Sorry about the wait. Let's get this cracking. Let's get Instagram in here. What's going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on? What's going on? Let's get Insta up in here. We're getting Insta up in here. What's going on? Chat gang, chat gang. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? Let me know who's in the chat. Let me know who's in the chat. Let's get Instagram in here. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the wait. I know some of you guys want to go live last night. I was tired. Last night I was tired. And even now, I kind of rushed to get the live going on tonight, impromptu live. But I got something for you. Don't be the cleanup guy. Don't be the cleanup guy. Do you know what I mean by don't be the cleanup guy? Do you like the thumbnail? Do you like the thumbnail? Do you like the thumbnail? Don't be the cleanup guy. You know? Don't be the cleanup guy. It's what we're doing tonight. This is what we're doing tonight, okay? Let me get Instagram up in here. 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 You guys know what to do up in here. Yes. Yes, we're gonna get things going on. We've got things going on. We're just jumping on Instagram. We're gonna get Instagram in here too. I'm gonna get things going on. Yes, guys. Tonight's live. We're about to go. We got the whiteboard out, so you know what that means. We're just gonna get Instagram inside as well, guys. Like the video, please like the video, You know how it goes. It's very important you like the video. So everyone that's in YouTube, please like the video. If you're on Instagram, guys, you know what you need to do. If you want to see the live properly, you need to pop across the Instagram, from Instagram to YouTube. Jump on YouTube, search my name is Chyna. The Mynameischyna voice, it will come up there. It's very simple, very easy, and you'll be able to get involved in the live. Okay? Okay. Pinch punch, first of the month, Friday night. It's the first of the month, isn't it? You can still say it. They say you can't do it after 12, but come on. I don't think that really matters, does it? No, I don't think that really matters. Okay? We want to get everyone across. So who we got in here? Let's chat gang. Yes, shout out to my boy Jamie. I see you, Jamie. Happy birthday. I saw it was your birthday. How old are you now?
Sorry, it looks like there aren't any speakers connected to your account right now.
Alright. We didn't want to do that. Shout out to Jamie. Happy birthday, bro. For your birthday, man. I see you, man. I see you with a big cigar outside. Yes, big up Jamie. Big him up. That's my G there. Man said he's 21. Big up Jamie, he's 21. Yes, let's big him up. Shout out to my boy. Happy 21st birthday. I feel like I've known you since, I don't know, maybe like 15 or something. That's my brother, man. Happy birthday, man. You're a man. You're a man now. You're a big man. It's good to have you here, bro. It's good to have you here. Yes, tonight's going to be a bit of a sticky one still. I feel like that. He says, I'm going to say it right now. No single mothers ever. Don't sleep with them. Don't date them. And don't marry them. Wow. Okay. Is that how we're starting off? Is that how we're gonna kick off? Is that what we're doing tonight? Is that how you're feeling? Yeah. Is that really how you're feeling? Is that how you're feeling? You know when they say how you're feeling, is that how you're feeling? Is that how you're feeling? Yes. Okay. We're gonna address it tonight. We're gonna address it tonight. So we're gonna get into it tonight. I left the board. Let me get straight into it. Let's get a bit bold so everyone can see it. Okay. I just thought I'd just make it a little bit bolder so everyone can see it. So that's what we're going to be speaking about tonight. The cleanup man, the cleanup man. When I say cleanup man, what do you think of? Are you thinking about your janitor? No, I'm not talking about your school janitor. I'm not talking about your school janitor. It's about the cleanup line. It's about the cleanup man. Guys, like the video before I get started. Guys, I'm taking that everyone has subscribed to my channel. I mean, why would you not? But if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on. It's the easiest way to know when I drop content. Turn the notification bell and it's gonna ring. So guys, we have 3 separate tiers of membership, with the first starting at $2.99, and it gets you through to different areas. I'm going to be doing a lot of members only content as well. I've been creating some content only for the members, and we're going to drop in on that. If you haven't joined and you want to be seeing, you want to get some of that, then make sure you subscribe to that membership. It's quite easy, $2.99. If you want to just make a supporting off the channel, you can send a super sticker, send a super chat. We read out your chat, and yeah, it's quite easy to do so you can do that as well. All right. Okay, don't forget to keep commenting and just like the video as well. It's really important metric. And share the video. Let someone know what we're doing, and we'll get straight to it. So yeah, the cleanup man. The current dating market is saturated with baby mamas. Listen, okay, another show about baby mamas. They always say to me, "Chai, oh, you always talk about baby mamas. Oh, did the baby mama hurt you?" Come on, let's be real. A baby mama can never hurt me. It's actually impossible that a woman with another man's child could ever hurt me. It's impossible. So can we just put that to the side? Let's just put that to the side, okay? I know some of you women want to think, I get it. You want to think like you're bad. But no, no woman, no, because it's impossible. It is actually impossible. So let's just put that to the side. So once we do that, I'm here to do God's work, which means talking about family units, nuclear family, talking about the breakdown of family, and a lot of problems in society actually go back to the family. So this is why we speak about it, okay? So back to it. The cleanup man. The current dating market is saturated with baby mamas. There are over 2 million single mothers in the UK. Women walking away from their marriage or having kids out of wedlock has become the norm. Most of these women want a serious relationship or marriage. They are looking for stepfathers. They're looking for a cleanup man. Okay, so that's what the definition of the cleanup man. So if you don't know, a cleanup man is going to be the stepfather. Okay, a cleanup man is the man that comes along to clean up another man's mess. So ladies, what type of qualities are you going to look for in a stepfather? aka the cleanup man. Okay, so I've got an article here, and it goes over the qualities of a good stepfather. So we're gonna talk about this, okay? The cleanup man, the man that stepped up. That's what they used to say, the man that stepped up, okay? Yes, let me leave that on there, guys. Like the video. So the 10 qualities a mom should look for. Let's look at these. Let's look at these, okay? The cleanup man. So, ladies, the 10 qualities that a woman should look for in a stepfather, okay? And guys, I keep delivering these classes for you because it's quite important. I hope you guys are like, you're taking your notes. Make sure you got your pen, make sure you got your pencil, make sure you got your paper, whatever it is. You got your, the iPad out, wherever it is, your dictaphone, wherever it is, man. So I'm saying your Siri, record it, because make sure this is for you, okay? All right. So, dating can be difficult. Dating as a divorced mom can even be more difficult. Finding a partner that you love and who is also a good fit for your kid is a big job. And it's easier said than done. So what actually makes for a good stepdad? So here are the top 10 qualities of a successful stepdad you should look for. So we're going to put that on the board. We're going to start with putting on the board. And this is definitely for the women that have children, right? So let's talk about the top 10 qualities of a stepdad. That's what we're going to speak about, because I think there's not enough emphasis put on stepfathers. The man that stepped up. They used to be. Don't get it twisted. They used to be, but now it's slightly different. Okay. So we'll put about the qualities that make a good stepfather. Let me do it in green. Change it. Qualities. Good. We'll try a good green for good. I like green. Green for good stepfather. Good stepfather. Okay, cool. I just put a quick subheading in green for good stepfather. So we're going to talk about it. And guys, don't forget you can you can also give us suggestions in the chat as well for good stepfather. Go for it. If you're jumping on Instagram or streaming on YouTube, make sure you go straight across to YouTube and you'll be able to see the board properly. It's going to be back to front. You're not going to be able to see the full of it. So that's what we're going to do, yeah? Okay. So, they don't force love. Good stepfathers understand that no matter how kind and nice and completely awesome they happen to be, your kids did not choose them. You did. It's tempting in step families for the adults to want the kids, step siblings, and step parents to all love each other. But successful stepdads know you can't require a relative stranger who does not choose each other to love each other, and they don't have any expectation this will happen. So let's talk about that. So one of the qualities of a good stepfather is they don't force love. Start over here. They don't force the kids to love them. What are we saying? Is it? Do you consider that as a good quality? A man that doesn't force kids to love them. They let the kids gravitate to them organically. Because you can't just love bomb a child and be like, because I'm dating your mom, automatically you gotta like love me or respect me. I don't think that's how it works. So I think, yeah, the qualities of a good stepfather, they don't force love. They don't force the kids to love them. Love is something that is earned, obviously. You got my initial, Yeah, that's what I'm doing, yeah? That's what I'm doing. I see you, bro. So they don't force it. The qualities that make a good stepfather. They enjoy the back seat. Research, lots of research, shows that part of being a successful stepfather is being willing to take a back seat with respect to discipline. Over time and depending on the age of your children, you may begin to share the discipline load. However, in the beginning, successful stepdads accept that you as the mum need to remain the primary disciplinarian of your children. So, ladies, that's a quality that makes a good stepfather. They take a back seat. They let you discipline your child how they want to discipline the child, because that tends to be something that a lot of men talk about. They want to discipline the child. They want to, like, it's one of the things that we say is like, can we discipline the child? And women are like, no, I got to do it my way. And for a lot of men, they're like, So I get it. So they take a back seat. So let's put that on there. Take back seat. Mother's discipline. So, successful stepfathers, aka the cleanup man, they take a back seat. They allow the mother's discipline. Yeah? They take the back seat. They allow the mother's discipline. Now, I think a lot of women would like a man that would step in and obviously be a stepfather, but would allow them still to have the reins in how they wish to discipline their children, because those are their children. I believe that for a lot of women, that would be an ideal scenario. So I think the cleanup man, a successful, good stepfather, is they don't force the kids to love, and they also take a back seat and allow the mother to install her discipline. What are we saying? What do we think about that, guys? What's Leon saying? Leon saying it's easier for the stepdad to share discipline when the original dad isn't in the picture. Yeah. But this is about the cleanup man and the qualities of being a good stepfather, or a cleanup man, should we say. They don't feel the need to compete. Smart stepdads are willing to actively support their stepkid's relationship with their biological father. They accept his role in the kid's life. This is an area where actions speak much louder than words. And successful stepfathers make it their priority to facilitate a respectful but civil relationship with their ex and always promote hearing positivity to the kids. So, they don't compete. And I think that's kind of all they want with they don't force to love the kid, but they don't compete. So I'll put it over here. They don't compete. They don't compete. Good stepfathers, they don't force the kids' love. They take a back seat. They allow the mother to install her discipline, the discipline she's already had, and they don't compete. Is that an ideal scenario? Is that an ideal scenario? Tell me. Is it? Let's talk about the next one. They are kind and firm. Children do best with authoritative parenting, the type of parenting that is kind and firm. In fact, kind and firm parenting has been shown to be a major factor in helping children adjust to things like divorce and remarriage. Finding a partner who already has this type of parenting style before you meet them is a big bonus in the stepdad department. So, kind and firm. Kind and firm. You want a man that's going to be kind and firm. Essentially, that he's going to be kind, loving, but he's going to be firm in his approach, because being firm is masculine. Being firm is masculine. So that's what you're gonna want. Okay? That's what you're going to want. So we'll do this kind and firm. Kind and firm man. Man love, shall I put? Yeah. For all you women that be screaming toxic masculinity from the side of, yeah, for all you women that be screaming toxic masculinity, it's kind and firm. It's kind and firm. You know what it is? I just realized, I was like, why am I talking down to you? I normally, the angle's normally up, down. You can tell I was on the go. I haven't set my angle. That's what I'm talking. Because I'm like, why am I talking down to him? No, you're talking down to me. Insta's fine, but I'm like, but it's fine. But you get that close up with me today. So yes, kind and firm man love. I think that's what they call positive masculinity, right? There's not such thing as toxic masculinity because masculinity can never be toxic. So it's like when we say toxic femininity, yeah, we can say it, but in reality, being feminine is never toxic. So, you know, that's kind of something we just say to combat the feminists that say that. Yeah, kind and firm. They don't have a Christ complex. Step parents who see themselves as a savior swooping in to save everyone in the midst of doom to failure. Smart stepdads don't take over and try to fix every single problem you have or your kids may be facing. They provide a support and shoulder to lean on, but allow you to and the kids to make their final decisions about the solution to your problems. So they don't have a Christ complex. Kind and firm love without ego. Without ego, selfless, should I say? Yeah, and selfless. Because you have to be selfless. Because you have to put the woman first and the children first. So they're kind and firm in their man love and their masculinity without ego. And these are selfless men. These are selfless men. I think, you know what I like about when we do these whiteboard sessions and stuff, yeah, is because the reason I like them is because at the end of it, you can always look back and you look at it and it really gives you something. So even as a stepfather or even as a woman, when you look at this, you're going to look at qualities that make a good stepfather. And if a man is exhibiting these qualities, he's a good stepfather. Also, men, you're going to look at yourself and be like, well, you know, I don't force love on these kids. I do take a back seat. I allow the mother to discipline her children. You know, I'm not competing with her ex, but I have a kind and firm love for the children, and that's because I don't have ego and I'm a selfless person. And if you're doing that, then man, you give yourself a pat on the back because you're a good man. You're not a good man. You're a great man. You're absolutely great man. And yes, let me just give you your flowers, my bro. Let me give you your flowers. They prefer marathons to sprints. So research shows that it takes at least 2 to 5 years for step families to engage and function as a family unit. Successful stepdads know it will take time for everyone to settle in, with some needing more time than others. They think long term and don't get stuck in the immediate day to day, especially when the day happens to be a really crappy day. Smart stepdads decide to accept good enough for now when starting out because they know that patience and time does wonders. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. So smart stepfathers, they take their time. They take their time. They take time. Yeah? They take time. Kids need time to grow an attachment. A real attachment, not a fake one. You know, especially if the kids are older. If the children are older, they're gonna take time to grow an attachment. If the children are older, they're gonna take time to grow an attachment. Okay. They like to stand out from the crowd. Step families aren't the same as other families. They're not. And they won't fit into the first family mode no matter how hard you try. The general public's understanding of the step families can also be a downright minuscule. Step families are often seen as a typical or second best by neighbors, coaches, and teachers. Smart stepdads accept that step families play by a different set of rules and are happy to stand out from the crowd. Great stepdads help support you in bringing your family together in a way that is comfortable and safe rather than trying to become a family that others think you should be. They like to stand out for the crowd. So if you're a stepfather, you have to understand that your family unit is different. Okay? They like to stand out from the crowd. Let me read that again for you. Step families are not the same as other family types and won't fit into the first family mode no matter how hard you try. The general public's understanding of the step families can also be downright minuscule. Step families are often types seen as typical or second best by neighbors, coaches, and teachers. So the most smartest of stepdads, they accept that step families play a different set of rules and are happy to stand out from the crowd. Great stepdads help support you in bringing your family together in a way that is comfortable and safe rather than trying to become a family that others think you should be. Okay, all right? So we're focusing on that, right? Stepfathers understand that their family unit is different. They understand it. They bask in it, and they are aware that society, neighbors, school, coaches know you're not the, you know what I mean? They know you're not the dad, okay? So I think this is one of the things that men have to also think about, you know? Step families are different. Are looked at different. At different society, neighbors, the school as well. Okay? So step families are looked at different in society, neighbors, and the school as well. What's the chat saying? Simpin. I'm seeing simpin. Seeing all are simpin. You guys gotta be easy, man. You guys are getting a great deal with these women. Can't you just wait to be a stepdad? Can't you just wait to be a stepdad? You're getting such a great deal. Guys, like the video. Please like the video. If you're on Instagram and you're watching this, if you would like to see it properly, then the best thing to do is to go into YouTube and to search My Name is Chyna. My name's Voice. Click the link in the bio. You see the red circle. You see we're going live and you can watch it properly, interact with it properly. So they don't insist on family time. The qualities of the good clean-up man, aka the stepman, the stepfather. Yeah, a stepfather will inherently have an outsider role in the step family. The fact is he doesn't share the same history as the other members of the family. Successful stepfathers accept that beginning step families are better off relating to each other on a one-to-one basis. This means that they have no problem letting you have time alone with your kids. They also make sure you have time for just the two of you, even if it's just your weekend with the kids, and they find activities that your kids enjoy doing with them when the kids are ready. They don't insist on family time. A stepfather would inherently have an outsider role because he does not share the same history with the family. He was not there when the family was built. Unfortunately, he was not there when the family... He did not create... Of course he was not there when the family was built because, I mean, he's not the dad, right? So he was not there when the family was built. No, he was not. No, he did not, because those kids are not his. So he will have an outsider role, but they don't insist on family time. Okay, so this is a good quality. Don't insist on family time. We'll play the long game. When you're stepfather, you're playing the long game. When you're stepfather, you're playing the long game. Okay? When you're stepfather, you're playing the long game. So they don't insist on family time. They will have to play the long game. This is a long game, okay? So the cleanup man, aka the stepfather. Let me go through what we have so far. These are the qualities that make a good stepfather, aka the cleanup man. So a good stepfather, they do not force the love on the kids. Okay, they do not love bomb the kids. They do not force the kids to love them. The kids have to gravitate towards them. They take a back seat, which means they allow the mother's discipline. The mother already has a discipline, knows how to discipline her children. She doesn't need him to necessarily instill his own discipline. So he takes a back seat, and they do not compete. They do not compete. They're not vying for attention. But he does have a kind and firm man love, masculinity. This is a positive masculinity for all you people that think masculinity is toxic. It's not toxic. They have a kind and firm man love without ego, and these men are selfless. In order for you to be a good stepfather, you need to be selfless, because you have to put the woman first and the children. In actual fact, being a stepfather is all about putting everyone first beyond yourself, in actual fact. They take time. Kids need time to grow an attachment. They said it takes 2 to 5 years in order to build an effective stepfather bond. We spoke about the stats there over there. So the kids need time to build, okay, to grow an attachment. Step families are looked at different by societies, by neighbors, by schools, by institutions. A stepfather is aware of this fact. A good stepfather, the man that steps up, the clean-up man, he's aware of the fact. He's aware of this fact, and he knows exactly what he's doing. They do not insist on family time, and they will play the long game. When you're a stepfather, you cannot insist on the fact. You have to play the long game. It is all about the long game. It is all about the long game. Good stepfathers, the clean-up man, they know how to manage conflict. The fact is this: arguments, jealousy, lack of trust, rebellion, and lawyers are all bound to happen in a step family. Successful stepfathers step through these first years of conflict. Yes, you read that right. Years, not weeks or months, but being flexible and respecting family members have different views. Okay? So guys, you understand this. When you go into stepfather role, you can have conflict. You've seen all, man, we all grew up to the programs, you know, Disney, everything's like a wicked stepmother, all the cartoons, wicked stepmother, stepfather, all of that. That's what you grew up to. So, you know, we all know friends that didn't like their stepmom or their stepdad. Some of them were, you know, had reason to, but most of it was just being a little idiot growing up and just giving someone help. Because when you grow up now and you look back at it, you think, man, you're happy that someone came in and was dating your mom and wanted to look after you. Because when you're young and stuff, that's why it's like, you won't understand, but the fact that a man is in your home and he's with your mom and there with you, you're young, you don't understand that. But as an adult, I get that, man. Some of you guys were ruining your parents' like your mom's step relationship, making running these guys out of the house. And you're lucky to be there, to have them there. But you were too young. I get it, you didn't know. So they know how to manage conflict. They can manage conflict. Conflict management. A good stepfather knows how to handle conflict management, you know? So, bad kids, troublesome teens, gangs, You know, drugs. Listen, when you're a stepfather, these are all things that you can have to deal with depending on the types of woman you're dating, depending on what her children get up to, depending on the age of them. These are all things that you may have to contend with, you may have to deal with. I know. Plenty of people looking for a cleanup, man. Yeah, so these are a lot of things that you might have to think about, man. You know, you put your life at risk when you put yourself in another woman's home. You actually put your life up for risk. Okay. So they take small steps. Not everything can stay exactly the same in your home when your partner joins the family, but successful step parents know that making too many changes all around the same time can be disastrous for the children going through the transition and change. Savvy stepdads, and they take small steps, whether that it be making a small changes and transition into the family home when they first take on the role of stepdad, or when building a relationship with your kids. They know that well from the start, that big things grow. Okay, so it's all about small steps. If you're going to be a good cleanup man, you need to take small steps. You can't just, you know, you can't be flying. Small steps, baby steps, small steps, small steps. So I want to know something. How many of you guys can't wait to be a stepdad now? Stepdaddy now. Who wants to be a cleanup man? Who would like to clean up? Let's look at what we have so far. The cleanup man, a good stepfather. The cleanup man is a good stepfather. They don't force the kids' love, which means they take time. They allow the kids to build a relationship with them. They do not love bomb the kids, okay? They do not love bomb the kids. They allow the kids to build time. They do not love bomb the kids. They take a back seat and allow the mother to discipline them. They do not compete. So a lot of times in relationships, men want to step in and they want to instill their own types of discipline, but they have to remember these kids are not theirs. These kids are the woman. So a good stepfather, a good clean-up man, he will take a back seat. He will allow the mother's discipline, and they do not compete for the kids' love. But at the same time, these men are kind and firm with their man love. You know, they always talk about toxic masculinity, which is masculinity cannot be toxic, but you know, we're talking about kind and firm man love, strong masculinity without ego, and these men are selflessness. You need to be selfless if you're going to be a stepfather. If you're going to be a clean-up man, you need to be selfless. Okay? They take time. The kids need time to grow and attachment. We spoke about it takes 2 to 5 years in order for a successful integration of a stepfather into the home. So it takes time for the kids to build up a real attachment. I'm not talking about a fake attachment. I'm talking about a real attachment. Step families are looked at differently in society, the neighbours, in school, and you have to be aware of that. People are going to make mistakes. They're going to call you you know what I mean? There's going to be times when you're going to have to say, you know, you're not the dad, and it's going to make you feel like that. Okay. They do not insist on family time and will play the long game. A good clean-up man, a good stepfather, they do not insist on family time and they will play the long game. It's all a long game when you're dealing with a stepfather, because initially you have to, obviously, you know, you're a new person in the family, and you have to build trust. So you are playing the long game. Okay. Conflict management. A good clean-up man, a good stepfather, you're going to have to be able to do conflict management. These are not your children. And some of these kids are bad kids. Some of you women have really bad kids. I'm going to keep it real. And so you men are going to go into a home with bad kids. You're going to need to be able to handle conflict. Okay? Some of these kids are very troublesome. They're going to go through the troublesome teens. And if you're dating a woman with teenage kids, they can go through those teens. They get into gangs. Yeah, you could be dating kids that get into gangs, dealing with drugs, all types of things, okay? So a good clean-up man, you're going to have to be able to deal with conflict management. And it's all about small steps. When you're a stepfather, it's all about small steps. The steps that you take, it's all about small steps. You know, everything is going to be small. Nothing is overnight. And because you're an outsider, they've already built the family already. The one thing that, the only person you hear is you. They have memories, you know, and you need to take small steps when you step into the family, which is not yours. Okay? So yeah, that's a good clean-up man. Any suggestions? Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions? Any other suggestions, guys? What makes a good clean-up man? Who wants to join in the chat and let us know what makes a good clean-up man? Who wants to join in the chat and let us know what makes a good clean-up man, eh? I think I got some good. I think this is some good. These are good. The clean-up man. I think these are good. Good stepfather. They don't force the kids' love. Take a back seat. I think this is good. You have P sitting down to be a good clean-up man. Yeah, I know. Be a good clean-up man. Who wants to be a clean-up man? I mean, if I'm going to clean up anything, I'm going to might as well work for the council. They pay better. They pay better. Be a good clean-up man. The clean-up man, the good stepfather. They don't force kids' love. They take a back seat. I think these are good. I do think this probably makes. I don't know, man. I'll be real. Everything on this list is quite submissive for a man. I don't really see much. I don't really see what a man's getting, what benefit he's getting. Yeah, clean up man equals low. Like everything about this, it's not selling it that well to me. I'm not really seeing much of benefit. Like why I would want to do this. Everything is about take a back seat, let the mother do what she wants, don't compete, be kind but firm, but don't have an ego, be selfless, take time, kids need time to grow, stepfamilies are looked at different, don't insist on family time, we'll play the long game, conflict management, bad kid, troublesome, teen, gangs, drugs, take small steps. Guys, I'm just, like, does this sound like it's selling it to you? It doesn't really sound appealing. How appealing does this sound? And this was put together by a woman, and she's saying this is good. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, I hear that, but I'm not really. It sounds like a lot of work when you can just go get a woman without kids. It sounds like a lot of work. But a woman essentially put this together and said these are the qualities that make a good stepfather, a good clean-up man. The man that's gonna come with a broomstick and clean. But it doesn't really sell it that well to me, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't really sell it to me. Hold on, let me check my email. What's this here? I got a nice story for you guys about a clean-up man. We're about to go. I got a story for you guys. Pay attention. Take a seat. Pay attention. I got a story for you guys. My boyfriend refuses to split our bills evenly. He earns 4 times as much as I do. Are you ready? Your boy's about to go in. A mum of one has asked if she's been unreasonable to expect her partner to split the bills evenly, particularly because he earns 4 times more than she does. A mum of one was devastated after her boyfriend refused to share household bills 50-50, even though he earns 4 times as much as she does. The mum, who has a 3-year-old child from a previous relationship, revealed she's due to be moving in with her partner, but she now fears the son will never be accepted as her new partner's stepchild, as he doesn't want to pay for him. The mum, who has a 3-year-old from a previous relationship, revealed she's due, to move in with a partner, but now she fears her son will never be accepted as a new partner's stepchild, as he doesn't want to pay for him. The worried mum also clarified that she currently only works 1 day a week because she has to watch her 3-year-old son, who will be attending a funded nursery place in the new year. The anonymous woman explained, "Me and my man moving in together, but I have a son from a previous relationship, but the issue isn't he doesn't want to pay 50-50 on the bills, as he will, in hindsight, be paying for my child. I only work 1 day a week now, and due to the childcare, my son is only 3. He starts a funded place in the new year, so he makes nearly 4 times a month than what I do. I was saying it will be a joint household bills if we live together. He made me feel awful as we were trying for a baby of our own, and I felt like he would never see my son as his stepchild. He treats him like one, but saying that hurt." The situation has left forum users raging, with many commenting that the entire relationship and moving in together situation should be reconsidered. One person said, "Do not move in with him. He's showing you exactly who he is and how he views your son. Yet he keeps your independence and reconsiders his entire relationship." Whilst another commentator passionately appealed to the woman by saying this, making her aware of the single parent benefits she would stand to lose if she moved in with someone who then didn't want to share the cost of living together. They said, "Please don't move in with this man, and definitely don't have a baby with him. Remember, you'll be losing a lot of tax credits and also the single person council tax entitlement if he moves in. And if he refuses to pay fairly, then you and your child will be a lot worse off. Don't do that to your child or yourself. This man is not a good partner material, and definitely not a good father material." Okay? Are you guys with me? Are you hearing the story? Please tell me you guys are still with me. You're with me, right? Yeah? I'm just setting the scene up now. I'm setting the scene, okay? Because I'm just a little bit confused right now, because I'm hearing what she's saying, but I'm a little bit confused. Okay? Whilst another commenter simple added, "This would bother me a lot. Either he wants to be a family or he doesn't." Okay? So guys, I want to ask you, is he wrong? Is he wrong for what he said? Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Should he, because he earns 4 times she does, should he be paid more? But you have to remember, she has a 3-year-old child that is not his. And he said effectively he'd be paying for the child, and he doesn't want to do that. But he's moving her in. Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Let me know. Actually partially spot L for living with baby mama. He's an idiot for dating a single mother in the first place. I mean, talk to me. Is he wrong? You're saying he shouldn't have dated her in the first place. So what? If he dates her and he moves, does the kid come with her? Well, it does. Of course, the kid does come with her by default. But that doesn't make him responsible for paying for the child by default, does it? Or does it? Does it? Is it by default? Is it by force? Let me know. L for living the baby mama. You know? Let me know. Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Guys, make sure you like the video. Keep liking the video, please. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe, of course. But even better than that is to join the membership for behind the scenes exclusive content that we put out. If you want to make a one-off support to the channel, please hit the super chat, make a donation. Whatever you like, please hit the super chat and make a donation. Thank you very much. So guys, we spoke about the cleanup man, and that was a cleanup man. But he's not, yeah, I don't think he's, yeah, he's cleaning. He's cleaning up, but he's not trying to mop up. But he's cleaning up, but he's not trying to mop up. He's cleaning up, but he's not trying to mop up. He's cleaning up, but he's not trying to mop up, you know? Yeah, he's cleaning up, he's not trying to mop up. He's cleaning up, he's not trying to mop up. Have you been the cleanup man? Have you been the cleanup man? Are you willing to be the cleanup man, men? If the woman is bad enough, are you willing to be the cleanup man? If the woman is bad enough, are you willing to clean up, man? Let me know. Is there a woman worth being a cleanup man for? You're gonna pull up with your mop. You're gonna mop up the scenario, the situation. Is that what's going on? Let me know. Gents, have you ever been in a scenario where you've been a cleanup man? If you have, then I want to hear from you. I want to know if you've ever been in a scenario where you've had to clean up, man. I mean, have I been? No. I mean, if you ever date a single mother, that at some point you've done something, because you have to. It comes by, it's by default. You end up doing one of these things. It's by default. It's by default. You end up doing one of these things. It's by default. Then he says almost, but dodged the bullet. It was a long time ago. Daniel dodged the bullet for being a clean-up man. He didn't want to be the cleaner. Well, it could have happened to you, bro. It could have happened to you, but it didn't. It could have happened to you, bro. It could have happened to you, but it didn't. You're not. You're good, bro. Don't worry. That could have happened to you, but it didn't. You're not a clean-up man. What's Big Mike said? He said, that's a no for me. I don't even sleep with baby mamas. The birth scars are turn off caused by another man's. Wow. That's wild. I mean, yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Each to their own, each to their own. Each to their own. But I don't, I got love for you baby mamas out there. Come on. I put out this content for you to help all of you guys. I got super love for all of you baby mamas out there. Trust me on this one, okay? But big up all the man them. Shout out to all the stepfathers though, the good ones. Because, you know, kids, for the kids there, they're appreciative, innit? If the woman is a good woman and you can do that, then shout out to all you clean up men, there's good stepfathers there. If the woman is a good woman and you're there, big you up, because I'm not gonna do it. But that doesn't mean the kids shouldn't have someone that's gonna be there as a father figure. Of course not. It's not gonna be me, but it can be you if you want to do that. And I'm not gonna disrespect you for doing it. I just wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I'm never gonna say to another man that does that, "Oh, you're a dickhead." Like, nah, pardon my language. That's up to you. I just wouldn't do it personally. And we've spoken about why not. But these are the good quality. These are the reasons why. And when they say these are good qualities, and all of these things pretty much, I'm like, no, you know. So if you can go into a home and not discipline a child and allow a woman to lead with her discipline when you're the man, that's fine if you can do that, but that's not something that I could personally do. I would have to be, you know, because I'm a man. But you know, if I'm going to be dealing with any bad kids or troublesome kids and gangs or drugs, it's going to be my kids. I'm not going to be dealing with someone else's kids that decided to go off the rails and now I'm the one that has to pick them up and I got to fix it. No, I'm not going to do that. Bid said it should be the father's responsibility to look after his children, not another man. Man, just take it as there's no father in the picture. That's why you're the stepfather. You are the new father. You are the father, like a Maury. You are the father, yeah. In this scenario, you are the stepfather. That's why you're the cleanup man. There's no father in this one. You are the cleanup man. You're the man that is going to clean up. Okay? That's why you are the cleanup man. You are the cleanup man. You are the man that's going to clean up. Okay? He says, no, not me. He says, no, not me. I mean, it's not you, but it could be somebody. It could be somebody. It's not me either. It's not me. It's not you, but it's somebody because there's stepdads out there, and they have a different, you know. They look at things slightly different. I get that. You know, there's stepdads out there, and they look at things slightly different, and I get that. Yeah, shout out all the stepdaddies there. Big up all the stepdads doing their thing though. It's not gonna be me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't personally do it myself, but big old you man up there. You man are doing your thing still, but I personally couldn't do it. But just because I ain't gonna do something doesn't mean I'm not gonna recognize someone else that's doing something that's positive. That's never been my vibe, you know. That's never been my bag. That's not my vibe. But yeah. But yeah, I've told the story of the cleanup man, good stepfathers, you know. Big all you guys up, okay? All you stepfathers out there, shout you guys out. Remember, it's not my bag. I'm not gonna do it. But just because I'm not gonna do it, don't mean I don't appreciate other people that put themselves out there and create and, you know, help the kids and guide them. And some of my friends had really good stepdads and they were great men, you know what I mean? So, but I just personally wouldn't do it myself, but just because I wouldn't do it doesn't mean I would disrespect anyone that would do it. So let me just quickly run through it again. The cleanup man, that is a stepfather, okay? Stepdaddy, okay? And this is what they say makes a good stepfather. Someone that doesn't force the kids to love them, okay? They take a back seat, they allow the mother's discipline, they do not enforce their own style of discipline. They do not compete with the mother or the baby daddy. They are kind, but they have a firm band love without ego, and they're selfless. You need to be selfless if you're going to be a stepfather and to be raising someone else's children. They take time. Kids need time to grow, to build an attachment. It takes 2 to 5 years to be successfully integrated into a step family. Step families are looked at slightly different in society. The neighbours, the school, they know you're not the dad, and sometimes uncomfortable scenarios will happen because of that. They don't insist on family time, and they will play the long game, conflict management, bad kids, troublesome teens, gangs, drugs, and they take small steps. Okay. And I ran a story, we spoke earlier about the story with the stepdad, and you know. But yeah, That's the clean up man. Good step forward. Listen, it's bang on the hour. I know some of you guys are gonna be thinking that was gonna go through the whole night tonight, but no, it was just gonna be an hour. It's an hour, and this is what I'm saying. If you want extra, you're gonna have to join our membership, because the rest is gonna be now. I'm switching over to the members area, so I'm gonna have to go make members content now, and I've given you guys your freebie for now. Thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in this evening. You thought I was gonna go on for hours. You thought no. Subscribe. Join our membership. Okay, because that's where you're gonna be seeing all the exclusive content. Because I'm not going to be doing as much on here as I said before. You guys thought I was joking. So make sure you guys like the video. You check out all the latest content, guys. I've got go check out my I've got a video dropping. Let me look on the channel. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. Let me find it. So I went to Birmingham the other day. Shout out to Grapevine Podcast. Big up Soph and Show from the Grapevine Podcast. They booked me to go live, and I flew up there, and it was wild. But listen to this. I didn't have any videos from any clips from it, yeah. But now I've started to get back some clips, and I got a clip. I got a clip. I'm gonna play you a clip. But basically, we go check it out. It's premiering tomorrow. It says premiere at 12, but I'll change it. I'm gonna premiere at 9 in the morning tomorrow. If you're watching this on Instagram, it's about to switch off. You need to go across to YouTube, and then you're going to see the rest of we're streaming live on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you about the video that we're premiering tomorrow. And you can see the clean up man, all the good qualities of a good stepfather. Shout out to all the good stepfathers tonight. But we're out of that. Okay. So why men don't want to date a single mother. So I did a live show in Birmingham. This show was wild. I'm telling you, women walked off. Women were crying. Like, I was like, wow. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I've never experienced that. Women were getting so triggered. They were getting so triggered. Yeah, they started walking off. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen that.
Of this day and age, now choosing not to date women with kids.
Because nobody wants to finish another man's save game. I'm gonna tell you something. All you can hear. Let him land. No. You said you did it. The room is an uproar. Bro, the room is an uproar. Let him land. So guys, just bear with me, because there's no mic, it's gonna be hard, isn't it? So normally I'll be able to do this, so just bear with me. So guys, that's the video. Doug, do you want to drop the link for that video? It's in the chat. Do you want to drop the link for that video? Yo, mate.
Wait, hold on. It's on the chat on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I just put it up as a premiere. It's dropping tomorrow.
Okay, let me go do it right now.
Yeah. Stop.
Give me 1 second. Okay. One second.
Yeah.
Is this Is it why men don't want to date single mothers?
Yeah, that,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's listed as a premiere. It's not gonna play.
No, it's not supposed to play it. I said just drop the link.
Oh,
Yeah,
drop the link.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, just drop the link for tomorrow. It's a premiere for tomorrow. I'm just letting people know what's going on, man.
Okay. Okay, and then
That's the that's the link. Yeah. That's
and then I'm gonna show it right now so people can see where it's at.
what's that? Oh yeah, put it on the screen. Yeah.
Okay. There it is. So right here. 7 p.m. my time, which is like what, 1 your time?
Yeah, click it in big. Click it in big. Yeah, click it out on there. Yeah, so guys, we're gonna be premiering that tomorrow. I'm gonna change it from 12. I'm gonna put it at 9 o'clock in it, so you guys can wake up and watch that tomorrow morning on your Saturday. Wake up tomorrow, you're gonna see this, and trust me, women cried in this one. They walked out. Look at the crowd. Trust me, it was a lot. I was on full demon time mode. I'm looking forward to you guys seeing all of that.
Did you set the setting real quick? So what happened? Was this was the one where people paid for tickets, right? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it was a bunch of old, wasn't like a bunch of 30-something-year-old baby mamas?
There was loads, man. There was like out of like 20 rooms, there was like 18 baby moms, and 8 of them. No, out of a room of 20, there was 16 baby moms, 2 and like 2 of them were and then like 2 lesbians and like 2 people that were in, and everyone was single. Everyone was only 2 out of all of them. Only 2 of them were actually with the original men. The rest of them were all single mothers. There was like 16 baby moms in there. I was like, wow, what a pick! What a pick!
And so the stats earlier, there are 2.5 million baby mamas in the UK out of 67 million people, dude. Isn't
I
that
know, man.
crazy? And it's
That's
just
crazy.
everywhere. And so you tried to do the whiteboard, right? What exactly set them off?
Mate, I didn't do. I said the pros and cons of dating a single mother. Mate, they went off. I couldn't even start. I didn't do that. I couldn't get to my whiteboard. They were just going nuts. So you're gonna see it tomorrow, man. Like, it's gonna be you're gonna enjoy it tomorrow, man. But yeah, Doug, tonight's gonna be just a brief one, man. I just wanted to let people know what's going on tomorrow. I'm gonna put that time. I'm gonna put that I'll reschedule it so it drops at 9 a.m. tomorrow so people can watch that. And then yeah, we're gonna go again. I might do a live tomorrow night actually.
All right, brother. Well, this is gonna be a short one. I'm gonna drop off, and we'll talk about the show tomorrow or something later.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries, bro. Thank you very much.
Peace.
Thank you to Doug, guys. Make sure you you turn on notification bells. You're gonna watch that video. That video is gonna be, you're gonna love that video, man. You're gonna see it, man. It's quite wild still. It's quite wild. So make sure to go check it out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to support with a super chat donation, we appreciate it. Super stickers. Make sure to turn on notification bells. And of course, you keep commenting, keep sharing the content. My name is Chyna. I'm the man, voice. And you know, we out.